Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Last year,
Novak Djokovic has left Australia after losing his appeal against his visa cancellation.
He knew the conditions since a lot of months ago.
I was just following the rules. I came in with all the valid papers.
The volley! It's so good! He's done it!
It's the miracle in Melbourne.
Novak Djokovic has been granted a visa allowing him to play in next year's Australian Open.
Fans who taunt Djokovic are on notice. Do so and you'll be kicked out by security.
Carlos Alcaraz is out of the Australian Open.
I look at my ranking, it's giving me a lot of confidence, but on the other hand I know that these are just the numbers. Anybody can win a Grand Slam right now.
Who is going to avoid Novak Djokovic? Daniel Medvedev's in the same court as Rafael Nadal.
It doesn't get much worse, I'm sorry.
Can Raducanu beat Coco Gauff in a second round bet?
Felix Auger-Aliassime will win the Australian Open. Iga Swiatek will win.
Aryna Sabalenka and Taylor Fritz, yes. You heard it here first.
Novak Djokovic, clear winner for me. So my projected semi-finals for the women's, Zheng against Pegula and Garcia against Samsonova.
I see Novak Djokovic holding his 10th Australian Open trophy this year. I see Maria Sakkari winning her first Grand Slam title at the Australian Open.
The Nicholas Kyrgios steam train is powering his way through to an Australian Open title win, and he's taken out Novak Djokovic on his way.
The quarterfinals start now in the Australian Open. The first one here in the singles anyway. Rybakina Ostapenko getting off to an interesting start. Rybakina missing that return there. It is 40-30 Ostapenko. Jelena is Latvian, Gary. You're correct. I don't know why you're expecting JG, but come on. Good forehand from Rybakina. Let's have some predictions. Who is going to win this match? Is it going to be the Kazakh? Is it going to be the Latvian? Let me know. So it's an interesting head-to-head here. You think, well, these are two pretty evenly matched players, but the head-to-head is 2-0 the way of Ostapenko. Great backhand return winner there from Elena Rybakina. I'm gonna be confused whether to say Rybakina or Rybakina. So last match they played was 2021 Eastbourne. Ostapenko winning straight six straight sets. 6-4, 6-1. Before that, as Rybakina breaks in the opening game. Before that, she won in Linz in 2019, 7-5, 6-1. So maybe that head-to-head isn't fully representative of the two players against each other because it was a couple of years ago. So yeah, it's going to be interesting today. Obviously, both players here off the back of a huge win. Rybakina's more so. Ostapenko beat Coco Gauff, but Rybakina has beaten the defending semi-finalist and the defending two-time Slam champion from last year, the world number one, who's ahead by so much, Iga Swiatek, and she beat her just like comprehensively, completely comprehensively. So yeah. Good start here for Rybakina. But I'll only play the button if she consolidates. Because it's the start of the match. Come on, good start, good serve. I'm thinking Rybakina in 3 is my prediction. But I know how scary Ostapenko can be on the court. She's got like just unrivaled baseline power. Rybakina. So I got it right. Rybakina. Nice return from Ostapenko. That's big. That's big. $50. Ostapenko. In a quarterfinal of the Grand Slam. She's of course won the French Open in 2017. We all know that. And we'll see here if she can reach those heights again. Good serve from Rybakina again. It's gonna be tough. I need to correct myself. Good serve. So Rybakina. This is her best Australian Open performance. She's one good US Open appearance from quarterfinals of all the slams. So very, very impressive stuff. And Ostapenko can't get the break back. So it is the consolidation of the break. And she goes 2-love up in this first set. Good start for Rybakina. Where's the button? There it is.
Rybakina.
It makes it even more confusing when you got buttons that mispronounce it and stuff. You've got ribbon straights for me. Great forehands get from Ostapenko there. First point. Serves the backhand of Rybakina can't quite guide that backhand in. You know what I learned recently though, Gary? I learned that you've mispronounced the Ververtova twin sisters. Because I saw them say their own names. I'm like, doesn't match up with what Gary said. I'm like, who should I believe? Them who have their names or Gary? And I realized I've been done. I've been had. They pronounce it themselves. Ververtova. They don't have it's not Ververtova like you said it was. So I'm getting a bit more cautious now. It's not always gonna be spot on from you. We got Cavi in as well. What was Cavi saying? Rybakina in 3 sets. Yeah, same as me. Yeah, sounds about right. Where's Iniesta? It's a good question. Where is Iniesta? What's he doing nowadays? Hey, Rybinka. Rybienka. What the heck? That's embarrassing. Like, come on. Grand Slam champion in the last year and you don't know how to pronounce her name? Like, come on. The press need to pick their game up, to be honest. That includes you, John Silk, if you're listening. He's a key member of the press. Go Alexander Lawrenson. Welcome. Rybakina. It's a great drink. Doesn't play tennis for Kazakhstan, though. What? You must have been so excited to ask her a question. But it's just after a loss. It's just the worst time. When you say you're confused about your tactics, what do you mean? Backhand return is long from Ostapenko. We're calling Korda Hachinov. Someone said in the chat before that Hachinov does not have a silent K. So is it Hash? Is it the Hachinov? Is it that kind of thing? Oh, big serve from Rybakina. Ace down the tee for 30 love. $178 Ks in that one. Boom. Boomski. I see how it is. It's not your fault, Gary. just joking, of course. It's a very stark difference. I've been had for a fool. Backhands just in. Sure, the forehand's going to be a winner. It is into the open court. 40 love. What do we think? I mean, Ostapenko was probably the odds-on favorite to have more winners. There's probably the odds-on favorite to have more unforced errors as well. At the end of the day, who's going to have more winners and who's going to have less unforced errors? Who do you think? That's a mini prediction in the chat there. If anyone wants to take that one on. Oh, amazing. Ace out wide. Ostapenko does not believe the line calling whatsoever. Continuing her matches before. She just does not believe anything. She looks like, for the orange and blue suit, she looks like an ad for something. Be honest, do you like Djokovic? Yeah, I do. Corden 3. Wow, that's a big call. I think Khachanov, he'll have something to say about that. He'll have something to say about that. Backhand to backhand. Ooh, does not clip the net and go over. To get in front of the dark. Hachanov. Interesting. Nice serve. Backhand Ostapenko. Just hits the ball so flat. It's like the ball's not going to come back. It's so weird. Why did she hit it? How could she hit it with so much power? Just like it still doesn't make any sense to me. Just has so much power in her ground strokes. That drop shot's awful though. 30-15. Maybe it's Mr. Clean. I'm not sure. Mr. Clean. I think it's some kind of bleach. Oh, what a backhand. Rybakina really getting down for that one. Ripping it. For a 30-0. Boom. Just closed the racket face. There's nowhere that was going except in for a winner. Forehands. Ooh. Couldn't get up to that one quick enough to get in position. And we have a break point for double break in this first set. And I know in WTA it doesn't mean much sometimes. And people can win sets, lose sets. Ooh. Looks like it's been raining a little bit. Are they going to have to close the... Yeah, they are. So on break point for the double break, they're closing the roof. And they're both sitting down because it's been dribbling through a little bit. What a time. I can only remember a worse time being was it Layla in the final versus Osorio. I think it was like match point or close to match point Osorio for the whole title. And then the rain started. That was brutal as well. The stream is a few points behind the broadcast I'm watching. Huh. That's interesting. I should be up to date. Sorry about that, guys. There's rare Rybakina smile seen there. It's almost as rare as Andy Murray. Not quite as rare. The Brawley's coming up. Cheetah print one there. Loads of cameramen, everything. Play is suspended. I'm guessing they're gonna close the roof, right? Yeah, play stopped. Rod Laver Arena roof closing. Okay. Yeah, it is really shutting it down. And we'll see. Ostapenko's going a bit off court here. When she comes back, yeah, that's when the smile is not a good thing for Andy Murray. That's for sure. Most people in life, a smile is good. Not for Andy Murray. People, yeah, everyone's just having a break right now. It will be 30-40. It will be the chance for a double break when everything comes back. Peter's saying 4 seasons every day in Melbourne. Cheers. Thank you very much, CJ. Oh, gosh. We got Andre back in. I'm guessing you're saying Ostapenko, let's go. Is that Devai? I'm not sure. I don't know Polish or Latvian. Yeah, both players off court now. They will be for a few minutes as some of the other tennis players walk past. Wheelchair tennis players, doubles tennis players. Rybakina. We'll need to keep her focus, obviously. Ostapenko might just turn it on a switch and then, no more double break, no more break. We're back on serve. Deal with it. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to just mentally reset. Well, I'll play a song for you guys. Play a song. Let's see. Hey, this is the Phantom ad song, I think. Boom, 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 boom. What did he say? Did he say? I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure it wasn't too extreme. Oh, well, I'm glad you asked then. It's really simple. All you need is to be able to use your phone and oh, it's not the same. That was a different point in the song. Sorry. It's a royalty-free song. I don't know who's it by. Let's go. gas, says Andre. Come on, Ryba. I agree with you there. Well, the court does look glistening right now. The ball boys are on duty, all advancing up the court with the towels. Eric John in the chat. Rybakina far better player than Ostapenko. I also think she will be the champion. Ooh, big call here from Eric. So, Rybakina to be the champion, she'd have to beat Ostapenko in this match, Pegula or Azarenka in the semis, and then Sabalenka or Pliskova probably in the final. So, where does that rank in terms of, like, title runs? Like, especially who she's beaten before. She's beaten Collins in the 3rd round, Biontech 4th round, and then if she wins the tournament, Ostapenko, Pegula, Sabalenka, that would just be insane. What a run that would be as the twice second seed. We've got Lexi in the chat, welcome. Still trying to clean the courts, trying to play some songs to pass the time. He's got the bass to it. Let's go. It is a rain delay right now, so I'm just playing some songs to pass the time. The ball boys are getting some hard work here. They've cleaned one side of the court from the rain, basically. Be a bigger shock, Rublev beating Novak or Novak being beat in the final? I think Novak being beat in the final, to be honest, because in the final situation you just expect him to be clinical, you know. As you're doing the good work, Lamberto. You're doing the good work. Elena Rybakina. Oh gosh, what is that about? What is that about? Rybakina. Yikes. That's gross, that is. Oh. What's the instrument? What's it gonna do? Oh. The pulsating bass, okay. No way. Oh, just a small little hi-hat. There's a woman in the crowd with like Seb Corda with a love heart written on her cheek. Wonder who she wants to win that match. Oh, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be good then? Just feel it. The drop, let's go. The drop. non-copyrighted songs they have on the StreamYard thing. I don't know. I don't think it's Ben's songs. We're almost done drying the courts. Come on, let's go. How long has the delay it's been? I guess they'll tell us when they get back on court. Yeah, it's spinning the camera now. Yeah, I think if Novak could pick his final opponent, I think he'd pick Khachanov of the of the quarterfinalists. Khachanov would be his pick, I think, because he has such a one-sided head-to-head against Khachanov. It's like 8-1. The only time he's lost is that Paris final in 2018. So yeah. Still cleaning the courts. People dancing in the crowd. They caught someone yawning like really blatantly in the crowd. Person had no idea they were on camera. People see themselves on the camera. They have the Latvian flag. No, they've done a slow-mo of the person yawning. What the heck? That's not fair. That's rude. That is so rude. Is it Dolly Parton? Waiting to see what the song is going to be. It's not. It's Sweet Caroline for the 700th time this week. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. People coming back into the stadium. Khachanov. Are the players coming back on court now? Let's see. That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing, Lamberto. That's a great thing. Oh, come on. Yeah. And the place of his serve a double break. Rybakina. Sorry, I mispronounced again. When is the match going to be back? And Nicolette in the chat, welcome. Saying Vika can win her the third Australian Open. Wow. It's been a pretty long rain delay. think that they'll have a warm-up afterwards. If it's over 5 minutes, right? It's over 10 minutes. 10 minutes to have a 5-minute warm-up. I'm not sure what the ratio is. Break to warm-up. What you guys know how it works? Tennis break warm up. How long? I don't know what to search for this kind of thing. But I think it'd be a miracle if Azarenka won the Australian Open. Let's see, Azarenka versus Pegula head-to-head. This will be interesting to see. Azarenka has a 2-love head-to-head against Ostapenko, funnily enough. Against Pegula. It's 2-2. Okay. Yeah, Pegula winning the recent match. I remember covering that Guadalajara semi-final. 2021 Indian Wells, Azarenka won that. Berlin 2021, Azarenka 1-3. Then 2021 Australian Open, the only Australian Open match, 2021. Pegula won against the 12th Azarenka at this time. Now Pegula is the 3rd seed against the unseeded Azarenka, so that's something, isn't it? The turnaround in seedings. Let's see. Are they going to go back on court now? Looks like Rybakina is getting her racket out. What is going on? What is going on? Yeah. She's just doing some practice routines. Just practice swings. Forehand, forehand, forehand. Approach forehands. Sorry. So, I mean, I'm just trying to pass the time. Sorry if I'm, yeah. Rybakina doing some more backhand swings.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the 5th. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think? Okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa? 2 sets down.
8s.
Just take a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow up.
Not supporting your man.
Delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You see Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
Anything can happen.
It's so good! He's done it!
Rafael Nadal
won his 21st Grand Slam. He's beaten Daniel Medvedev 7-5 in the 5th set. It's just been an absolute epic occasion. I can't believe he's done it. Rafael Nadal,
What?
second time Australian Open champion. Vamos!
Djokovic.
Oh.
He's down the line!
Carlos Alcaraz has won. He is in the final. JJ's it. He has done it. Vamos! Carlos Alcaraz beats Novak Djokovic in the Madrid semi-finals. I've never quite seen anything quite like this because
and she doesn't need him. She doesn't need him. She falls to the floor. Iga Świątek has won another Grand Slam. Amazing. Look at the emotion all over her face.
Yes,
they embrace at the net. Wow. Oh, Marin Cilic hits the forehand down the line. Oh my gosh. And we have match point, ladies and gentlemen.
John, Game to Love Podcast. When you say you were confused about your tactics, what do you mean?
It's into the net and
He's done it! He's done it! Novak Djokovic has won Wimbledon. Not lost here since 2017.
Oh! An ace! It's just ace number 5 of the match. Carlos Alcaraz has come through in 5. My partner has literally just woken up for work and I've not been to bed yet.
Yes! He's done it! Carlos Alcaraz! And look at him on the floor crying.
So
he's
good.
He's sobbing, he's thrown the racket.
Oh.
What a day for Carlos Alcaraz. He wins the match in 4 sets. Vamos, Carlitos!
The backhand's in down the line. Cross court from Iga.
She's
Forehand.
gone long!
It's long!
She's gone long! Iga wins her 3rd Grand Slam.
Djokovic get a good serve in.
Hour 32 on the clock.
Ace! Djokovic gets 6!
Idimo Novak!
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some may call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the 3rd set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the 5th. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think, okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa? 2 sets down.
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow up.
Not supporting
Stop
your
being
man.
so delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You see Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
But anything can happen.
It's so good! He's done it! Rafael Nadal has won his 21st Grand Slam. He's beaten Daniel Medvedev 7-5 in the 5th set. It's just been an absolute epic occasion. I can't believe he's done it. Rafael Nadal,
What?
second time Australian Open champion. Vamos!
Djokovic.
Oh.
He's down the line!
Carlos Alcaraz has won. He is in the final. JJ's it. He has done it. Vamos! Carlos Alcaraz beats Novak Djokovic in the Madrid semi-finals. I've never quite seen anything quite like this because
and she doesn't need him. She doesn't need him. She falls to the floor. Iga Świątek has won another Grand Slam. Amazing. Look at the emotion all over her face.
Yes,
they embrace at the net. Wow. Oh, Marin Cilic hits the forehand down the line. Oh my gosh. And we have match point, ladies and gentlemen.
John, Game to Love podcast. When you say you were confused about your tactics, what do you mean?
It's into the net and
He's done it! He's done it! Novak Djokovic has won Wimbledon. Not lost here since 2017.
Oh! An ace! It's just ace number 5 of the match. Carlos Alcaraz has come through in 5. My partner has literally just woken up for work and I've not been to bed yet.
Yes! He's done it! Carlos Alcaraz! And look at him on the floor crying.
So
he's
good.
He's sobbing, he's thrown the racket.
Oh.
What a day for Carlos Alcaraz. He wins the match in 4 sets. Vamos, Carlitos!
Backhands in down the line. Cross court from Iga.
She's got long! She's got long! Iga wins a 3rd Grand Slam.
Djokovic get a good serve in.
Hour 32 on the clock.
Ace! Djokovic gets 6!
Idimo Novak!
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some may call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the 3rd set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the 5th. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think, okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa 2 sets down?
8s.
Just take a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow up.
Not supporting your man. And we're back after the rain delay. Ostapenko is still breakpoint down for a double break, but what will she have found in the locker room? Long delay. Must have been 20 minutes or so. 30-40 down. Going to serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand to backhand. Is long from Rybakina. Ostapenko saves the break point. We're at deuce. Misses the first serve there, though. Got Peaches in the chat. Welcome. Backhand Rybakina, backhand Ostapenko, backhand Rybakina, backhand Ostapenko is wide. Second bite of the cherry for Elena Rybakina, the reigning Wimbledon champion, who's definitely on a mission in this tournament. Wants to prove her worth on the WTA Tour. Someone who gets undervalued consistently on courts. And that's the backhand that goes wide from Ostapenko. Rybakina has the double break in the first set. Leads 4-1 in this first set after 17 minutes. But it's been about, 44 minutes, including the delay.
She does get the double break.
Rybakina.
So, who saw this coming? This quick a start for Rybakina. She needs to hold on to it, though. And we all know how Ostapenko can just fire back on a dime, so it's not going to be easy. Holding serve, staying on to this lead, clinging on for dear life, considering she's never won a set against Ostapenko as well. There's the backhand winner from Jelena Ostapenko into the corner. Got so much power in her game. Like, you look at Rybakina and it's like, oh, fair enough. She looks like she has that much power. Ostapenko is like, oh, wow. Just, she does do that a lot, Ostapenko. Just moving on the baseline really loudly with her shoes, putting off her opponent. Second serve now, backhand return. Backhand is long from Rybakina. Doesn't make any sense though. If one starts with an E and one starts with it should, isn't it Jelena and Elena? No? We got Mars in the chat, hello. Good serve there from Rybakina. I guess unreturned serve there. On her bid for a 5-1 lead. Yes, an opening point, 15-30. Okay, Jelena Rybakina serving now. A fault on the first serve. Yeah, I've said it now, okay? Calm down, everyone. Forehands, and Rybakina can't handle that one. It's 2 break-back points for Ostapenko. Jenny O'Hara saying, I mean, she already is, and I think that's where the power comes from. That she's not exact. She can move. She can move around the court very well. I don't think she's struggling fitness-wise or anything. So I don't see any problem with Ostapenko, to be honest. At least not like tennis game-wise. Good stuff there from Rybakina. She saves the second break point, and we are at deuce. $183 Ks in that serve. That's big. That one's out though. 113 miles an hour for perspective. Anyone he does the miles per hour. Backhands, big backhand return, but the backhand's better from Rybakina. And Ostapenko again questioning every line call. That was not even close to being in. Off the forehand. Wasn't even close. It just shows it wasn't even close. She won the French Open in 2017. This is the first serve there. Rybakina. Second serve now. Oh, double fault there. That's the pressure Ostapenko puts on return. And we are at a second deuce. Rybakina needs to hold her brain together here. Get some first serves in. Get through the game. Misses in the first serve. Second now. Second serve. Backhand Ostapenko. Backhand slice Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko. Backhand Rybakina. And wow, what a volley miss from Ostapenko. Considering she made the WTA finals in doubles, I don't know how she's missing that volley. Like, she had the whole court there and hit it long. Somehow. Serves to the backhand. Rybakina comes in off it. Forehands put away very, very nicely. And she takes a 5-1 lead. She saves 2 break points en route. Another very good game from the Kazakh.
Rybakina.
Second serve here from Ostapenko at 1-5. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. We're 8 of you watching the stream. Good volley from Rybakina, just holding her nerve at the forecourt, forcing Ostapenko to pull off some kind of pass. Just good stuff there. Good stuff. We got Pat Chi from Facebook. Go Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko to the forehand of Rybakina into the nets. 50-0. So both are former Slam champions. Rybakina, last year's Wimbledon champion. She was very much glossed over in the grand scheme of last year. In terms of, obviously, you didn't get points for Wimbledon. All the focus was on, oh, she's born in Moscow. How is she playing Wimbledon instead of her actual tennis? Then she got disrespected with the courts, not being on any big courts in the tournaments. Yeah. Even though she won Wimbledon, it's like the media tried to make it feel like she didn't win anything. Second serve here for Ostapenko. What a serve. What a serve. And looking like she's going to hold serve. Force Rybakina to serve out this set at 5-2. Big serve down the tee there. Rybakina wasn't there. Couldn't get the return back over. Good backhand there, though. Forehands down the line for a winner. 40-30. Huge from Jelena Rybakina off the forehand wing. That's big. That is big. 11 winners for the Kazakh thus far. Serves. Backhand. Wow. Must have been on the baseline there. That return. And no wonder Ostapenko. That's one time like excuser for the line calling like suspicion. I was on the baseline, that return. Amazing. And now suddenly she's 2 points away from the set. First serve into the net. A good return here. Potentially set point. Misses the ball toss. Ostapenko. Serve to the backhand of Rybakina. Just long. Just long. Ostapenko at advantage now. Forehands, big return there from Rybakina again. Backhand just on the baseline again from Ostapenko. Forehand slammed away, and she gets through the game eventually. Hold serve. Rybakina, 1 game away from the first set. I get you, Lamberto, with your consistent thing about this, but I still I respect the players still. I do think that they respect Kazakh culture a lot still. I'm trying my best, Peter. I'm sorry. Try my best. So, Jelena Rybakina steps up to the plate. She got 55% unreturned serves so far. To Ostapenko's 16%. Average serve speed, 184 Ks. Which is extremely fast on the women's side. 114 miles per hour on average. See if she can serve out this first set. Good start. Return doesn't come back. First serve out there, though. Backhand to backhand. Forehand Ostapenko into the net, though. To be fair, Skatsov is Kazakhstani born, Lamberto. So I give Skatsov a bit of a pass, I think. Timofey Skatsov. Nice stuff from Rybakina. Now at 3 set points. Return comes short. Here we go. Misses the first serve out wide. 3 set points. Huge chance for Rybakina to take a 1-set lead in this quarterfinal. Double fault, though. Double fault's the set point. Not ideal. Not ideal. Serves a let on the first serve. First serve out again. Needs to get through this game. Does not want to find herself at 40-30 and struggling to hold. Backhand is way, way long and wide. Rybakina. Doesn't matter about the break. Doesn't matter about the delay. She comes back firing once again and takes a 1-set 6-2 lead in this quarterfinal. Looking very, very good as she takes her first ever set against Ostapenko.
Rybakina.
Rybakina.
Yeah, you got to say Rybakina, sorry. Very, very impressive in that set. Winners, serve, consistency, not getting phased by Ostapenko. She did very, 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 very well. And she's a set away from the semifinals as a result. So well done to her as I play the fan team advert. Where's the ad gone? I think it's gone. Oh, no more fan team ads. Oh, well, there you go, guys. Fun while it lasted, eh? See you guys in just a few minutes for this second set.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over.
So the second set has started. Ostapenko serving first in this one. Let's have some predictions. Who's going to win this second set? Will it be Jelena Rybakina or will it be Jelena Ostapenko? What do we think? I did say Rybakina in 3 in my initial prediction. I hope she wins in 2, but I am going to stick with my original prediction of Rybakina in 3. Ostapenko wins this set. 6-4. 6-4 Ostapenko. Misses the first serve wide though at 40 love. Yeah, people are just very defensive about this for some reason. I don't know what it is. People they just pour hate on these players. Rybakina, Cam Norrie, Bublik. It's like, well, Cam Norrie is literally 100% British, and yeah, it is what it is. People will just be like that. So yeah. Faults on that serve. Backhand returns long from Rybakina. Ostapenko holds serve. And it's love 1 to the Latvian. Simple hold there to 15. And probably the start she would have wanted. Yeah. I think people in the chat overreacting a bit. Almost like the tennis media after she won the tournament. Serves an error on the first serve. Huge forehand return from Ostapenko. She's fired up now. Wants to fire her way back into a third set. Give herself a chance at the semi-finals. Great return there. Forehand down the line winner. Boom. Forehand into the net from Rybakina. It's not great. Forehand to forehand. Is that forehand winner? Down the line from Rybakina. Ostapenko doesn't think it's in, but she doesn't think any shot's in. Any shot that goes past her or she misses, she thinks is out. She's pointing to the line. Still thinks it was out. I don't know if she's trying to put off Rybakina or what. Hope she doesn't fall for it though, Jelena. Huge roar there from Ostapenko. She is going a bit overboard here with the questioning line calls and the roars. That's a bit much. It's a bit much. But she has 2 break points. She misses the first serve, Rybakina. Backhand to backhand. Oh, great backhand from Rybakina. It goes wide from Ostapenko. (30-40). Still break point. Forehand into the net. Ostapenko breaks early in the second set. Takes a 2-love lead.
When it's time to go, she be putting on a show. She gonna give you more. It's Ostapenko. When it's time to go, she'll put you on the floor. It's time to go, cause it's Ostapenko.
Huge return winner from Jelena Rybakina off the forehand wing. It's just slapped cross court. 15, sorry. Very good there. Misses the first serve, Ostapenko. Second serve here at love 15. Backhand. The backhand Ostapenko. Backhand Rybakina into the nets. Gotta keep control there, Rybakina. Get the ball back in the court. Too many of those going into the net for my liking. Too many errors. Serves an error on that first serve at 15-0. Second serve to the forehand. It's good. And that's long from Ostapenko. 15-30. Serves to the forehand. Rybakina just holding on here. Forehand into the net from Ostapenko. She's blaming the lights now or something. Always got something to look at and point at. But Rybakina nonetheless has 2 break points. First serve into the net from Ostapenko. Second serve here for the break back. Can she make it? Serves. Backhand. In. Backhand Rybakina is wide though. First break point. Goes wanting. 30-40. Serves the forehand Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko. Is long. Rybakina breaks back. Come on. 44 minutes into this match. Rybakina gets back on serve in the second.
Rybakina.
Wrong button pressed there. Sorry, guys. So 22nd seed versus 17th seed. 2 former Slam champions on very different surfaces. Rybakina, before today, had never won a set against Ostapenko. She's hoping to turn that around and win 2 in a row in one of the biggest matches of her career for sure. I think it's just about kind of, after that first Slam victory on the WTA, it's about finding your way afterwards. It's so difficult. We've seen it so many times. Kenin, Sloane Stephens, Emma Raducanu, all these players that are just, it takes a long time to just kind of get normal, like, tennis results again. To reestablish herself hugely and be in the top 10, this could be a very big 2 weeks for Jelena Rybakina. Could be very big. $50 in this service game. Huge ace. I don't think anyone has a faster serve than her on the tour, to be honest, Rybakina. It must be close. I'll have a look at the ace stats for the year WTA. Just wide there. Second serve. The backhand Ostapenko. Backhand Rybakina. The backhand Ostapenko. Backhand Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko. Forehand Rybakina. Is long. Come on. It's not good enough there. It's not good enough. So Kudermetova is the ace leader so far this year. Rybakina is, I think, seventh in the ace leaderboard. But I think she'll overtake a lot of people with this match. Huge forehand from Ostapenko. She has the break back point. She has the break back point. That sounds... No. Big serve. Forehand now. Forehand Rybakina. Ostapenko on the run. And the forehand in behind from Jelena Rybakina, sorry. Get mixed up. She saves the break point. We are at deuce at 1-2. Needs to consolidate. And that was very important there, that forehand in behind. Ooh, goodness sake. Ostapenko nearly killed the ball kid with an errant frame forehand. She would have been dead. Literally. Forehands to forehand. That's wide from Rybakina. It's not good enough. You get the break back. You've got to consolidate. Got Manoris in the chat. Welcome. It was so close. Into the net. Come on. Saves the second break point. Big game this for Rybakina. Big game. Ostapenko is putting her under pressure. A lot of pressure. Andre, you already got the warning from Peaches. I don't want to see you say it again, please. Fault on the first serve again. Second serve for Ostapenko. And there's just so much open space for Ostapenko to hit that backhand. She has breakpoint number 3. Breakpoint number 3. First serve is missed. Second serve here. Backhand to backhand. Backhand Ostapenko. Backhand Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko. Forehand volley. It's got to be good. Come on, it's good. It's good. She saves the third break point. What a volley there. Under pressure. And we are at deuce again. Come on, that's good. That's good. Forehand here. Long. Rybakina just cannot get out of this game. She's going to have to save a fourth break point. Come on, Jelena. It's not what you want to do in a service game. It's just have to... You break point down every 2 seconds. She's done well so far, but how long can it last? Ace! Ace to save the fourth break point. That's huge. And Jelena Ostapenko thinks it is wide. Of course she does. She thinks everything's wide. Surely she couldn't be aced. She says out. I mean out. Maybe she tries for returns. It wouldn't be out. Wouldn't be an ace. Backhand to backhand. Forehand Jelena is wide. Finally. Rybakina has game point. $7.5 minute game. If Rybakina was to come through, it would be huge. Big point here. That's long from Ostapenko. She thinks it's in because she hit a backhand, and surely she couldn't miss a backhand. She shakes her head, but she's the one who needs to be disappointed with herself. 4 missed break points. Rybakina holds on and consolidates the break to go 2-all. M's in the chat. Welcome. We'll see here if Rybakina can continue pressing on. Maybe potentially get a break to go ahead in this set. As Ostapenko misses the ball toss. First serve into the net from Ostapenko. So the winner of this match will play the winner of Pegula Azarenka in the other quarterfinal in the top half. Forehand Rybakina down the middle of the forehand of Ostapenko. Forehand Rybakina on the stretch. Drive volley Ostapenko. Backhand Rybakina though. Oh, it's into the net. So close. Good defense there from the Kazakhstani, but not quite in the end. Not quite. Into the net on the first serve from Ostapenko. Second serve now. To the backhand Rybakina. Backhand slice. Ostapenko into the net. 50-0. She has a chance. She has the chance. In the game. She's in the game. You think she's above unforced errors? Wow, that first serve was not even going close. That was going to the opposite service box. To the one she needs to serve into. Will the second be any better? No, it won't. I mean, she's laughing. That was so long, that second serve. This is ridiculous from Ostapenko. Automatic line calling. You think that was in. She's laughing. I mean, come on. You double faulted and it went a mile long. Like, I know it's all tactical, but it is ridiculous, isn't it? It is ridiculous. We got Landon in the chat. Welcome. Backhand Ostapenko, backhand Rybakina, backhand Ostapenko, backhand Rybakina. Backhand is long. 2 break chances for the Kazakhstani. Yeah, it's a timeout, Andre. Sorry. I gave you the warning. You didn't really listen. 5-minute timeout for you, buddy. I'm good. I'm just frustrated watching Ostapenko challenge these line calls. You think she cannot double fault or something? I don't know. Ridiculous. Forehands to the forehand of Ostapenko. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko is long. Rybakina breaks for a second consecutive game. She now leads 3-2. What about that? She's turned this set around. And this would be a very, very impressive win if she was to get it.
Rybakina.
Rybakina. Rybakina. Rybakina. Rybakina. Rybakina. Rybakina. Rybakina. Rybakina.
Bye-bye, Peter. Thanks for joining us. As long as you have, and hopefully you'll be able to join later streams. I think Kavi is going to call the Korda Hachanov match, and then Ben and JG, but mostly Ben until JG wakes up for the Pegula Azarenka later as well. So a couple more streams today. I'm not sure if anyone's covering what's the other match? Tsitsipas Lehechka. We'll see. Surprised at this. I thought, well, she's not out of it yet. Just one break in WTA is nothing. We've seen that in this set especially. Ostapenko, a break up, then Rybakina broke back, but then Ostapenko could have broke back. She had 4 break chances. Then Rybakina broke to go ahead. So it means nothing, isn't it? A break. So this could easily still go 3 sets. We could have 4 more breaks in this set, and no one would bat too much of an eyelid. Too much of an eyelid. What kind of saying is that, David? Bat too much of an eyelid. Yikes. Got Maria in the chat back again. Yeah, Kavi is doing Karen's match. You're correct there. Ace from Rebecca. She's trying to get back on the leaderboard. Trying to get back first. She's not... People really make a big deal about Ostapenko's weight. She's not even overweight at all. It's ridiculous what people are saying. Ridiculous. Like, come on. She's playing tennis. I know she's like quite inconsistent and is the most likable player on the tennis court, but you cannot fault someone like, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Forehand to forehand. Ostapenko does not look bad at all in her weight because she's not overweight at all. Literally. A huge forehand down the line there from Ostapenko. Rybakina has something more to contend with in this service game. Ace out wide though. Ostapenko again thinks it was miles wide. And I think Ostapenko has truly lost it. She's not even overweight though. She's nowhere near overweight. It's just like her body type. Backhand to backhand. Forehand of Ostapenko now for a winner. 15 love. Good stuff. Another forehand winner there into the corner. It doesn't matter. Good return there from Rybakina. Getting Ostapenko on the move One of the best things you can do with the sweeping ground strokes of Ostapenko. It's difficult sometimes for her to keep in rallies on the run. Second serve here at 15-0. To the forehand Rybakina, backhand Ostapenko, backhand Rybakina, backhand drop shots. Doesn't quite pay off there. Ostapenko hits it into the net. 15-30. Chance again for Rybakina to take more charge of this match and of the set. Good backhand return. Now the forehands hit it long. So 30-0. 30-0 in this game. Can we stop? Yeah. Jenny, that's enough, please. That's enough. Got RJ in from Facebook saying Ostapenko was so much fun to watch. I really like her. She brought some fun into the game. Most of the players nowadays are too boring. Well, she's definitely interesting. Return into the net from Rybakina. Ostapenko has game point. And a 4-3 deficit, just with the one break. Wouldn't be that big of a lead for Rybakina. Ostapenko could come back there. Take it to a third. Forehands. Good forehand from Rybakina. Now she's got to make it count. Backhands. Yeah, it was just Rybakina's chopper grip approach was just not working there. It wasn't going to work. Always odds on Ostapenko with the time on the ball to make that backhand pass. Rybakina can't get a double break. She had a chance there. 15-30, 30-0. You thought maybe, but it passes her by. Ostapenko holds serve. Gets to a 7th game. Just one game behind. I think she can. But I do think that a semi-final potentially against Pegula could be really interesting. I could go either way. That's the semi-final I want personally. I know we've got some Azarenka fans in the chat, but I do want Pegula to win that match. Ward. What does ward mean in this context? I know what ward means in general. Hope Karen wins his match. So you're not fully hoping he wins his match, Lamberto. You're not sure. Okay. I wasn't sure. I don't think Jenny means any harm. Minoris. Backhand to forehand of Rybakina. Forehand to forehand. Forehand Rybakina. And that's out. On the baseline from Rybakina again, getting so much depth. Ostapenko thinks it's long, but she thinks every shot's long. She says it's miles long. It landed so far in. Come on. It was in. It was not even... You see the replay again. It's just in though, isn't it? It's just so far in. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me that she's thinking these are long. Is it a coping mechanism? What do you guys think it's a coping mechanism that she can't get to balls? It's like just like something in her head. She's like, okay. She shuts down any kind of oh, I should have been behind the baseline to get there. She thinks, oh well, it must have been long. It's so weird. So weird. Backhand. Just in. Backhand slice. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko is wide. And she's fine with her shots being on the baseline. She's fine with that. Ooh. 5-1. Wait. Oh, the head-to-head. I'm assuming. Wow, 5-1 head-to-head. That's crazy. That is not something I'd expect at all. Sabalenka, someone who's been number 2 in the world, having a 5-1 head-to-head against someone who has she been top 10? I don't even know. And that backhand's wide from Ostapenko. And she's a game away from the semi-finals. See, Donna Vekic. Sabalenka. Career high 19 in the world. Donna Vekic. And she's just the boogie woman for Sabalenka. I guess a lot of the matches, I guess you can say, oh, well, you can count out a few of these matches, to be honest. A couple in qualifying, one from 7 years ago, you know? So, of the last 3 matches, it's 2-1 Vekic. Still the way of Vekic, but nowhere near as one-sided as it looks on paper. Carrera's 12. It says 19 on WTA website. Must be wrong. Well, you win either way, Ems. You win either way. You can celebrate Karen publicly, but then when if he loses, it's like okay, that's fine. My my roulette goes on, right? You just kind of quietly kind of celebrate. Don't let Almino see you celebrate. 50-0 on this game. Ostapenko needs to hold to keep herself in the tournament. Backhand to forehand. Forehand Rybakina on the run. Backhand Ostapenko. Yeah, she's too good on that backhand. When you give her space, give her time. It was always going to be only one winner. Yeah, career high 19. It's not 12. Yeah, I thought so. Forehand long off the return from Rybakina. Ostapenko gets to 40-15. It's so shameless, isn't it? Forty 15 second serve. Serves the forehand Rybakina. That's wide. So Ostapenko holds on in this game. Rybakina needs to hold serve. Easier said than done. But she's a game away from the semi-finals. Ostapenko's done her job. She's done her half of the bargain. Now it's Rybakina's chance to potentially get to the semi-finals.
When it's time to go, she be putting on a show. She gonna give you more. It's Ostapenko. When it's time to go, she'll put you on the floor. It's time to go, cause it's Ostapenko.
So the 22nd seed, the Wimbledon champion from 2022, 1 game away. We've got 160 people watching the stream. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. It's been a pretty short match so far, but of course doesn't factor in the huge rain delay. Jump for my love, jumping. Mm-hmm. Jump. Mm-hmm. The Kazakhstan flag flying as Rybakina is just 1 game away. 1 game away. What a win this would be. This would be her first ever win against Ostapenko if she holds serve here. Still a game to go. She's missed the first serve as well. She's missed the first serve. Backhand to backhand. In from Rybakina. Forehand Ostapenko now clips the net. Rybakina comes in. She can't quite guide that forehand down the line. Love 15. Potential break back is on. Faults, double net cord there as it goes wide. Love 15. She needs a bit of luck just to get a point on the board. Backhand to backhand. Backhand, Ostapenko is wide. Good stuff from Rybakina, just digging in, getting the backhand down the middle, not giving Ostapenko angles. Ryba, coming from the crowd. They want to see her get through here. 3 points away at 50-0. Still a long way to go. Serves to the backhand, Ostapenko. It goes long. Not too far away now. 2 points away. Good serving this match. You got to say, very, very impressive serving-wise. Saved a lot of break points as well. Good serve. Now the forehand, the backhand Ostapenko. Backhand Rybakina on the stretch. Can't get there. 30-0. Ostapenko's still in it. She's still in it. Got Francis in the chat. Come on, Ryba. She's 2 points away, but Ostapenko on return is not exactly the easiest person to pass. There we go. Ostapenko tries to put her off with the squeaky shoes on return. But Rybakina gets the ace down the tee. Is now at match point. Match point Rybakina after an hour and 16 minutes on court. Can she finish it?
Match point.
Serves a fault on the first serve. Second serve here. To the backhand of Rybakina. I mean, of Ostapenko, sorry. Clips the net. Oh, overhead. Ostapenko holds on. Ostapenko got a bit lucky there. The fact hit the net cord and stayed in from the drive volley initially. But she digs in. Forehand drive volley, gets it done. Saves the match point. Pressure on Rybakina still. Deuce here. Let first serve is called at deuce. The pressure. The pressure increases. Oh, huge serve. Huge ace from Rybakina. Gets herself to a second match point. She's just got ice in her veins, hasn't she? Complete ice in her veins. And Jelena Rybakina is a point away yet again.
Match point.
Here we go. Match point number 2. Serve to the backhand. Ostapenko for a winner. What about that? Just save match point with a backhand line winner. Ostapenko just saves it yet again. If she breaks here, it could be devastating. But Rybakina is still favorite with that serve especially. Back to deuce. Serve to the forehand, Ostapenko. Great serve. Great serve out wide. Ostapenko out of position a bit. Can't get a solid racket face on that forehand. And a third match point coming up for Rybakina. Third match point.
Match point.
Here we go. Can she take it this time? An ace down the tee. Third time of asking. Rybakina continues this amazing run in this Australian Open. Jelena, pretty non-icy handshake for her standards. And wow, what a run Rybakina is having. She beat Collins in the third round, Swiatek in the fourth round. Now Ostapenko in the quarterfinals. She's through to the semifinals. And she's definitely one of the favorites now to win the entire tournament. The way she's playing, the way she's serving. So impressive. You got to hand it to her. You got to hand her all the props. And she is going to be a force to be reckoned with in that semi-final. Whoever plays her, whoever has the misfortune of playing her in that semi-final is going to find someone with a strong forehand, strong backhand, strong serve, hitting winners off every single ground stroke. Someone who beat the world number 1 in straight sets just like it was nothing. So, I mean, hats off to Rybakina. She books her place in the semi-finals. The first person for men's and women's to be in the semi-finals is the Kazakhstani woman, Jelena Rybakina. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for this stream. I know it wasn't the longest stream of all time, especially for my standards in this tournament, where I'm used to 5 setters. It is my first women's match. It might be. Hoping to cover some more before the tournament ends. See, is it my first? Yeah, my first women's match. So glad it was this one with some really big winners off both sides for both women. And Ostapenko goes out in the quarterfinals. Still a very good run for her. But the 2022 Wimbledon champion will not be denied at this stage. So thank you very much, everyone. We got Ems, Manoris, Peaches, James, Bernard in the chat. Lamberto 707. Thanks everyone for joining me in the stream. Rybakina gets it done. She gets it done pretty quickly. Pretty sure hour and 20 minutes or something like that. Pretty simple. The rain delay obviously could have stifled her progress. She was at break point when the rain delay came, and she holds on, and it's very impressive. Looking forward to the semi-final, whoever she plays, I'll be hoping to cover that one. It's going to be a good few days coming up for this Australian Open. I know it's pretty open Australian Open. Ben Shelton, Tommy Paul and stuff, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for sure. So see you guys for more action. Hachanov Korda is in a few minutes, so join Kavi for that one, and then later on people will be covering Tsitsipas Lehechka and Pegula Azarenka. So stay up for all those matches, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what stream I'm gonna do, but stay tuned. So Jelena Rybakina gets it done, 6-2, 6-4. She's through to the semi-finals of the Australian Open. Bye-bye, guys.
Rybakina.